It's okay. Again, nothing was wrong in that. You just missed it. Footwork was good. The ball's in front of you. First rule, you always expect your opponents to get it back. Number one rule. It was a great shot. Good. Good. It's fine.
I keep going there when you told me to go middle.
Oh, it just depends, remember, on how much spin you do.
I have two people.
Right?
That I play.
Middle's fine, but remember that dink with a lot of spin is less angle. That's why you want to range your dinks from middle to the end, right? If you're really being aggressive with your spin like that really good one, right? You can go more angle. So that one I actually got before, but normally if I had my partner there, I would just let that go and just go around. That's why you don't want to go too hard top spin, that much angle. When you're top spinning it, you want to, I always like to draw this imaginary line here. And so when I'm top spinning it from this point right here, I don't want anything to land in this area. Because of the spin, yeah, right? The spin of top spin kicks the ball out. So that allows that shot, right? So when I'm top spinning dink, usually too is like, if I look at this line imaginary, it's usually within their right foot. So when I'm top spinning dink, I'm top spinning like in this area. Okay? Unless I see them go over because they put a dink in the middle and then they might have popped it up a little bit, then you can kind of go hard angle because I have less opportunity to run and get that. But if my partner is here and we're just in a dink rally and I know he has kind of a big wingspan like a Moo, like I'm not gonna be as much middle on my dinks as long as I'm not popping it. So I'm forcing them to either keep me here, and if they wanna go hard angle, I have way enough time to come out and do that. So now I kind of eliminate their dinks to like in this box. Just like stopping a drive. If you can't punch the drive, they're gonna keep driving, right? So if you don't stop an aggressive dinker, they'll keep on dinking. So once you do this shot or take it out of the, or just learn how to take it out of the air and be less aggressive, just get it back, then they can't cut off these angles, right? So now once you do that, you funnel it into your zone, which is right here, okay? Now, when you go in this angle here, if you slice dink with a little bit softer pace, you can go more angle. Why? Because you're putting what kind of spin on it instead of putting backspin. So the ball, instead of kicking off, will sit a little bit more. So it won't bounce it. So on a slice dink or a backhand slice dink, I can be a little bit more angly, but still not as much. But I can be a little bit, I have a little bit more leeway on my angles than when you're top spinning, okay? Good. Sorry. That was a very good dink. Very good.
I'm trying to pause.
Dude, that whole sequence was good. I got lucky on the net cord, right? That whole sequence from back to front was perfect. Even your dinks, dink quality. We just talked about it. You went here, right? Say, with that pause, it allows you to kind of see where you want to go, right? That's the whole reel. And then plus it slows you down. You don't get as much anxious at a shot, okay? That was tough because that last one you hit a little high. So I was able to get that down. That's a hard dig from there. I mean, You can't hurt yourself if you both are at the kitchen or around the kitchen and I'm hitting at your feet. That just means the ball popped too high, right? But see how everything else in that situation, I felt like you were very under control, right, with your rolls. I was waiting to see if you were gonna roll with your two-hand, but you didn't let it get to you, which is fine, right? You reached out and rolled your phone, which is great too. But I was trying to see if you were gonna hit your two-hand. But obviously you're more comfortable with your one, which is great, right? Okay, again. It's okay. It's all right, you just missed. Yeah, you don't want to, yeah. Remember, shoulder and below to me, okay? Take your time, good. Oh, it's okay. I don't see anything wrong with that, just a miss, right? Just a miss, try again. Getting to the kitchen is really perfect. You're really taking your time, it's really good. Here you go. Good. Good. All right, this side again. Your left side, so what side do you feel more comfortable on?
Neither.
Nah, I think you feel a lot more comfortable on the left. You serve. Okay, again, too perfect, right? Especially when we start playing wheel points, right? When you're drilling, you're working on your, but as you get this type, like plie, you want to give yourself more of a leeway, right? That's why I say shoulders. When you're hitting your drops, think about the height of the net and your opponent's shoulders. You have a little bit of that window from the net height clearance to the shoulder. So as long as it's dropping over the net from my shoulders and lower, that's fine. What would I do from there? I'm gonna roll it, yes, but if you stay patient, that's me rolling it from here is better than in the net, right? Okay. Go. Good. Stay there. Good. Okay. It's a good top spin thing.
Pause.
No. Yeah, you might have rushed out a little bit on that last top in, but you didn't miss it by much though. Okay? The first two dinks were great. Good. Sorry. Remember, if it's high, what? You gotta cover body, and then where on the right side you cover backhand and body, huh?
I didn't put my paddle back fast enough.
No.
Or maybe I was looking at it too much.
Or you didn't think I was gonna attack, right? You gotta always think. Remember, just like I said, like you always expect your opponent to get it. You always expect your opponent to hit the deepest serve, the deepest return. So you always put yourself in the worst scenarios, so you get better prepared. So when it's not those scenarios, the ball feels a lot easier, right? So on this one, every time I'm at the kitchen, I should be always thinking about protecting my body and the areas that I need to cover. So if we're playing this way, what are my areas that I need to cover indoors? It's a little bit here, right? If I'm putting the ball in that quadrant, I gotta cover here. If I put it in the middle part of this box, I'm gonna be more body, right? Forehand is almost, I would say, almost not even available when the ball is cross court, if you play it correctly. Because there's just not enough time if your dinks are low or they're trying to roll it to or attack you here. You don't have enough room to get down. So a lot of times when that ball came around middle and I hit you here, right? So I'm looking at your body. So that's one body, and then here. So usually on this one, if you're dinking here right in the pops, you're usually sitting on it like that.
Oh, I should have been ready like this.
Well, it doesn't have to be two hands. Eventually, if you can go two hands, you can. But that one, you would have been fine just doing that. It was right on your body. So if it kind of popped up right there and you kind of just did this, you would have counted that, right? So if you always know what position and part of your body you're covering at each point, then you don't need to be as worried because you're anticipating where the ball is going to go next. But that doesn't mean that's why every time you're here, the paddle should be somewhere around here, like as you're hitting. It shouldn't be like that. You should actually be kind of hitting into your area where you can kind of counter your body if it comes. And if it doesn't come, then you're fine, right? You hit another one, boom. Or you hit topspin. Topspin thing is actually, it should be finishing up into your body area if you think about it, because you're brushing, right? So if you're brushing up, you should be coming around this area anyway. So now if it pops up and you know that this is your cover area, you don't need to worry as much, because if you have a two-hand, you don't need to worry about coming over here. All you're gonna do is, oh shoot, and then you're just gonna extend your two-hand into it. Okay? All right, one last one. Oh!
I thought you were gonna hit me.
She always thinks I'm gonna hit her. I'm not that mean of a coach.